What's up, everybody? Moneyman here, coming to some Call of Duty. We're going to be playing some hardpoint and green band. I go like 40 and 10 on this gameplay, so I go in, it's action packed, so I hope you guys like it. I'm using the ASM1 gun on this, the ASM1 Rigor, if y'all got to know the exact variant. But yeah, guys, today's episode is very special. This marks episode 1 of my series called Personal Development 101, and I just want to let you guys know, this series is actually, guys, just to teach you about self-development and how you can gain more self-confidence in yourself. So please listen to that, and I hope you guys learn from all this and actually use this in your daily life. And before I start getting into today's episode, I just want to let you guys know that not everything I'm about to say can't be scientifically proven, but if you use and believe this believe in this concept, you can actually use this to improve your daily life. People who do use this in their daily life actually it's only done is help them in their daily lives and their daily life goals. So keep that in mind. And also, when you're watching this video, I just ask you guys to watch this video in an open mind. Think about what I'm saying and decide whether if this is for you or not. Now, so let's get into today's episode. Today's episode, I want to talk to you guys about something called the law of attraction. This is an ability you give yourself subconsciously where you're able to attract things just from your thoughts and your emotions. And the best example of this is, about 5 years ago, I started getting real into the Mustang GT. I went on my desktop, made a little background photo of the Mustang GT, colored it red, gave it some black racing stripes down the middle, tinted windows and black rims, and for the next 2 weeks I would just constantly stare at this photo of my background and just fall in love with it over and over again every day. And I shit you not, about 2 weeks later, I saw the exact same car, nothing different about it. The exact same car, it says in my desktop background, driving down the street from me. Now, at that time, I was so in awe that I couldn't believe that car just drove down the same street as me, because I couldn't believe that would happen. I thought, how lucky am I with the odds in that. But little did I know that the law of attraction makes it to where if you focus on something entirely and give your all your emotions towards it, the universe has its way to attracting that towards you. So for the last 2 weeks, I had thought of nothing but that car, and I was just so happy about it. And I was so in love with this car that something attracted me in that car to drive down that street at the same time, at the right place, on the same day. And so I just think that's amazing. Now, if you use this law of attraction the right way, you can use this to help you financially, physically, and mentally. And by the right way, guys, I mean, stop focusing on the negatives, because Steve Harvey says it. If you focus on negatives, it'll only attract other negatives. If you focus on positives, positives tend to attract other positives. So if you're having a bad day, don't think of how bad it's going to get, because obviously it's going to get worse and worse. But instead, guys, start planning, start being positive about things. Stop planning for failure. So if you're about to take an exam, don't tell yourself that it's alright to fail, because you have 2 more exams for this class. And if you fail this exam, all you have to do is just study really hard and pass the next 2 exams to pass. Don't do that, because, like I said, you're planning for failure before you even have the chance to succeed, which is totally preposterous. I don't know why anybody would do that.
Missile strikes ready for launch.
But again, guys, like I said, plan for your success. Instead, tell yourself that you are going to pass, that it is going to happen. And, get off your butt and do it. Now, because, just by telling yourself it's going to happen doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen if you don't do anything about it. Jim Carrey, he wrote himself a $10 million check. And this is like one of the best examples I can give to you guys about this. He wrote himself, like I said, a $10 million check, dated it 5 years in advance on Thanksgiving Day. And right before that last Thanksgiving came up, he got a call from his producer, and he told him that he was going to he was going to get $10 million on Dumb and Dumber. And another good example is, John Jones, the youngest champion of the UFC, signed his name, John Jones, 2011 champion. And people asked him why he would do that. He told the reporter that, he believed in the law of attraction, and before he was going to become the champion, he was going to have to believe wholeheartedly that he was going to become the champion, and started thinking that he was already the champion already. And by writing his name, John Jones, 2011 champion, that all he was going to do is just help him. There was nothing that would hurt him except, people calling him arrogant. But again, guys, like I did say, he does become the champion in 2011. He actually becomes the youngest UFC champion at that time. I don't know if anybody's broke that record yet, but again, guys, what these two people have in common was they had a goal, they believed that it's going to happen, and they worked towards that goal. But the first thing to achieving a certain goal in life, guys, is to believe wholeheartedly, believe in your mind that it's going to happen. Don't give me any and, if, or buts. Just say this is going to happen, you know, and be positive about it. And what I mean about being positive, if some people are having a hard time with what I mean, because, you know, sometimes you just can't help but have a bad day, or another good example is if you're having a bad money situation. And I know it's really hard to focus on the positive things in life because of that, but instead of focusing on how bad or how much in debt or how much in a pinch you are, guys, you know, just think to yourself how excited you are to get out of that rut, that you can't wait for it to happen, that you're already going to get this money. It might not be now, but it's going to be later, and you're so excited about it. And then things have its natural way of attracting whatever you're thinking of to you. And I know this might be hard to believe for anybody who's listening to this, just because we are born to believe in a science concept, meaning, you know, if I show you, you'll believe it. But the law of attraction is actually something on a faith concept, meaning that, you know, you have to believe before you receive. Steve Harvey says if you can picture in your mind, you can hold it in your hand. And what I mean by all this is, you know, for example, about 10 years ago, if I were to come to you and tell you, hey man, invest in Facebook, this social media site's going to go through the roof. It's going to be the #1 social media site up to date. So invest in the stock and you'll make lots of money. If you were to tell me 10 years ago, no man, I'm good. I'll wait till it becomes #1 before I invest in stock into this company. I'll look at you crazy, because, you know, that's basically saying you're going to waste money on an investment when you could have invested earlier and make 10 to 100 times more money what you could have made if you invested in it when it became #1. But anybody who knows stock knows how preposterous that is. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much the law of attraction I can talk to you guys about right now. There's so much more I can tell you guys about. The best thing I could recommend to you guys is to watch the movie The Secret. It's about an hour and a half long video. You can find it on Netflix. It talks about the law of attraction. So, guys, if you do find this interesting, you find this concept interesting, and you want to learn more, you know, all I ask you guys is, you know, I would highly recommend watching that movie and teach yourself more about the law of attraction. Now, the whole importance of this law of attraction is the law of attraction is basically the basis of all personal development, and I thought this would actually be the #1 thing I should talk to you guys about before I start moving on to more difficult to understand, but, you know, higher level of personal development. Before I talk to you guys about that, I wanted to tell you guys about law of attraction. So, you know, I do hope I got your guys' attention, and I hope you are pretty interested. But other than that, guys, that's pretty much all of what I gotta say today. I do apologize for anybody who's watching my videos, and it's been a week since I uploaded any other videos. But, you know, this takes a while. I have to watch a bunch of videos, take a few notes down, and kind of incorporate this onto a speech. I actually had it written down, but it wasn't really working for me, so I had to actually throw it across the room and just go off what's on my mind. So, cross my fingers, hope it sounds good. I hope I get a bunch of positive feedback towards this video. But other than that, guys, I want to quit talking and let you watch the rest of the video. I believe that was my last score streak. But yeah, guys, if you like the video, please remember to rate and subscribe. It'd mean a lot, help the channel grow. And if you want to see more videos like this, my next video is going to be most likely going to be about something called affirmations. Just in case if you want to get a little heads up and study about what I want to talk about in my next episode. But yeah, guys, hope you guys like that, and y'all have a good day. Thanks for watching.
Paladin operating line. Paladin requesting support. Hostiles have captured the hard point. Hard point is ours. Hard point contested. Hard point contested. Paladin requesting assistance. Friendly UAV above. Nice work, Sentinel.